On a remote snow-blanketed road in northern Alberta, 2 tiny puppies were tied to a wooden stake, left to die. No food, no shelter, just the bitter wind, falling snow, and ropes biting into their fragile fur. The man who left them didn't look back. He figured no one would ever find them. But someone did. Thomas Keene, 61, had pulled over to rest, after checking on his late brother's old cabin. A widower who lived alone with his aging dog, Max Thomas, was used to quiet. As he sipped coffee behind the wheel, a black SUV rolled to a stop in the distance. A car door slammed. Then the SUV sped away. Something felt off. Thomas stepped out, boots crunching in the snow, and walked toward the spot. That's when he saw them. 2 puppies, shaking uncontrollably, one with a bloodied paw, the other too cold to even lift its head. The story touched millions of hearts. Did it touch yours? Let us know with a like, comment yes, and * subscribe or follow for more amazing stories like this. Back to story. Both were tied to a splintered wooden stake, rope knotted tight around their small, shivering bodies. They didn't bark. They didn't move. They just looked up at him, silent, frozen, fading. "Dear God," Thomas whispered. He dropped to his knees, hands trembling as he worked to free the ropes. Then he wrapped both pups in his coat and rushed them back to the truck. Max, in the passenger seat, sniffed them once, then gently curled around their bundled bodies. Thomas cranked the heater. His heart was pounding. The closest shelter was more than 50 miles away, and the sky was already closing in. A storm was coming fast. He made a decision. He turned off the main road and headed down a snow-packed path to the old family cabin. Hadn't been used in years, but it had 4 solid walls, a stack of firewood, and a stove that still worked. Inside, Thomas moved quickly. He laid the pups on towels near the fire, boiled water, mixed powdered milk with honey. He soaked a rag, gently touched it to the stronger pup's lips. It licked. Barely. The other one didn't move. Max stayed close, quiet and warm. All night. Thomas fed them, whispered to them, watched over them. And as the fire crackled, memories surfaced, his wife, his old life, the silence that followed. But in that small room, he felt alive. Again. By dawn, both pups were breathing easier. One even lifted its head. The other blinked slowly. Tears filled Thomas's eyes. Later that day, a white pickup truck pulled up. 2 men in camouflage stepped out, one holding a rifle. Heard someone picked up a couple pups, one said, eyeing the cabin behind. Thomas stood tall. Haven't seen a thing, he said. Beside him, Max let out a low, steady growl. The men hesitated, then turned and left. That night, the storm hit hard. Wind howled. Snow buried the road. Inside, Thomas fed the puppies, spoke to them like family. But deep down he knew they couldn't. They weren't his to keep. Then, through the frost-covered window, movement, a large dog, thin, cautious, but unmistakably their mother. She didn't bark. She didn't come closer. Just stood there at the treein, watching. Thomas opened the door. The wind rushed in. The stronger pup let out a soft, hopeful whimper. The mother stepped forward, lifting her nose to the air. Slowly she entered, sniffed the pups, licked their faces, then curled around them, pulling them close. She had come for them. Thomas stepped back, heart torn. Max sat beside him, tail still. By sunrise, she stood and turned toward the woods. The puppies followed. One glanced back just once before, disappearing into the trees. Thomas stood quietly. Max didn't move. We did. Good boy, he whispered. We really did. Because sometimes the bravest thing you can do is let go, and the kindest acts are the ones done without expecting a single thing in return. If this story moved you, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more powerful moments like this. Your support helps us share stories that truly matter.